Okay, we're just 6 minutes past 3 o'clock. I just thought I'd give a quick overview of where we are. We had the non-manufacturing results come in, and the figure was better than expected, which was positive for the DXY or currency and negative for Bitcoin. So we had this one on a minute time frame. At the minute, we had this drop down. We're finding this little area here kind of difficult to break through. Over on the book map, you can see what's happening with the order flow. Right now, the challenging area is this 1980. You can see we've got 475, 76 Bitcoin down here. We're currently trading below the VWAP. So I'm just going to leave this rolling for a little minute just to see how we get on here. I anticipate that we'll break down into this liquidity. It makes sense to do so if I just maybe squeeze that out a little bit just to look at what that looks like. Yeah, you can see there's an awful lot of liquidity in these areas. Let's just see how we kind of go. So probably won't do an awful lot of talking. I'm just going to kind of watch and anticipate where we are. You can see here, this is where we've got our order filled, so we are currently in profit. The news came out on so we anticipated 56. We came in at 56.7. That was bullish for currency. I say it's not so bullish for Bitcoin. Hopefully, if my Qcoin plays the game, I'll just show you where we are in terms of our current strategy. Okay, so we're $41 in profit at the moment. Make this bigger. Yeah, $41. You can see where our entry was. We're at the 19,950. I think we're probably going to break this down in a short while. We look to be more more bearish than bullish at the moment, specifically given that news. Thing is, you've got to let it settle down. It's certainly positive for the DXY. So hopefully we continue this run. Hopefully we get some positive change back into our $500 to $5,000 challenge. We're probably about break even at the moment. Well, we lost about $55 on our first trade, which wasn't great. We're back, I guess, on the total net position. We're about, I don't know, 20 odd dollars down, maybe slightly less. But as I say, the plan here isn't to make a quick buck. It's to play the longer game. That's the anticipation. Hoping we can kind of come down and get some of this liquidity here, though. We'll see. But it's always nice to see the news go in your favor. Not always great to trade, to be honest. It's not. Realistically, you want to be waiting for the news to come out, let the market settle, and then get the true kind of meaning to what that actual market meaning was, rather than just, not bad if you scalp trading, but even with scalp trading, if you anticipate the news in the wrong direction, well, yeah, you're on a deck. That was some lovely volume we saw in that. This is the minute candle. Obviously, we saw some nice volume, and already we're settling back down again. We're looking quite exhausted on the minute, but on the minute time frame on the MFI. But if I'm honest, on the minute MFI, I don't really pay too much attention to this because it's such a short time frame. If you look on the hour, we are looking very over exhausted. And maybe you may say, well, actually, is it worth taking profit now, waiting for it to maybe come back up for some air? Where would that be? Let's look. Let's see where we are a second. Hang on. Where would the retracement be from here? This may be a useful place for a take profit. So I'd be anticipating that we could come down to here. The 0.618 might be a useful place. In fact, I think that's probably not a bad shout. Because what might happen is we get, your over exhaustion. Right now on the 1 hour, it's probably not so much so, but the markets have reacted quite quickly to the news. So that doesn't, we could overshoot this quite easily, like we see in the past, and maybe come down to the golden pocket. What would that be? 0.618, which would be the 19,512 mark. If we took a profit at 19,512, what would that look like? Why isn't this letting me do this here? Am I logged in? Yeah. Oh. 19,512. That wouldn't be a bad profit, $193. Let's be a little bit less conservative, and let's say 20. I think that's not a bad profit take, that, to be completely honest. That would put us, in some good profit. I'm going to go with that. 19,522. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's see if we can hit that. 19,520, right? Sorry, let's get rid of that. So this is our low point, our swing low. We've hit the peak, and then we might come down and test the retracement levels of the Fibonacci. And let's see how this plays out. That would have to take all of this liquidity out. It's a longer play, but the news was in our favour. And on the 4 hour, we are certainly overexhausted. What that could potentially mean, and the way things normally go, is we could theoretically come back down to the mean or the heart line, the MFI, and then potentially look to retrace back up, or hit that point, move back to the upside to retest this channel or this line. So we're going to go with that. We're going to leave that in and see how we get on. So, okay, well, pretty much that's all I wanted to say and wanted to talk about. And with that, we'll leave it there and say bye for now.